You come right on in. Come on in and join me. I'm Lou Vickery, and I'm so excited that you're here. I've been waiting on you. Come on in for a visit. I had something today I want to talk about a little bit different than the norm. We're going to talk a little bit about leadership. You know, people, oh, I'm not in a leadership role. Oh, yes, you are. I guarantee you there's something that you're involved in where you are a leader. It may be your family. Could be something in the community, maybe at a church, maybe at a school. But I can assure you that you are in a position to be a leader. And we'll talk about it. It's what I call cheerleadership. You know, you ever watch the fire in its last throes? You build a fire, and it burns down to where it's mostly ashes. A few embers glow, first faintly and then more faintly until finally the fire dies. But what happens? What happens to the embers that still have life inside them that are frequently stoked? The glow gets brighter, streaks of flames rise up, the blaze stirs and crackles and leaps to life. Know something? Human beings work the same way. All too often, that flame burns. It burns actually from inside many of us when we do things over and over and over. It wanes, it dies, and if we poke at it feebly, or maybe not at all, we don't stir it up. That happens inside of each of us, and it happens in those around us. So what happens? What is your role as a leader? Well, you need to take the real initiative and stoke the fire. You got to grab up the poke and stoke those ashes till the flame fires up again. You show your followers by actions that results do matter, that reaching goals is important. Success is everyone's job. One of the highest duties of leadership, in my estimation, is the duty of cheerleadership. Now, maybe I spent too many years in athletics, but I believe there's a time and a place to stoke the fire within those people that serve under us, that are followers. Motivation is like a fire, you see. Unless you continually add fuel to it, it goes out. That's a perfect theme for cheerleadership. I can tell you, right now, all around you are people who need a constant turn of the verbal wrench. But they need more than that. They need someone that's going to pat them on the back and help them reestablish that go-get-them attitude. When they're not performing, or when others are not performing as well as you thought they would, or as well as they'd like to perform, they need to be moved, excited, uplifted. They want you to help them focus their energies and desires. They want you to offer a simple, positive message. They want you to inspire them to believe that what they want is attainable. They want you to appeal to their reason. But more importantly, they want you to stir their emotions. No, in times when things are uncertain and production is not as good as you would like, or maybe as good as the people who follow you would like, what you need is a few words of assurance, a little compassion, a whole lot of encouragement. And I want to add 3 or 4 other things to that list: assurance, compassion, encouragement. Take advantage of the eagerness that others have to learn and to be able to be more productive. Seek out them, encourage it, have realistic expectations. Don't overdo it, but realistic. You know, one of the things we talked about in our last session together was a little bit more. Do all that's expected of you, and then a little bit more. But that's it. That's realistic expectation. Have a pattern of believability about what you present. A pattern of believability. And finally, always hunt for the good. Seek out the good in others. That's always a great thing to do, regardless of where you are and what you're doing. Others need a leader who tells them that their personal efforts make a difference in productivity. They need a leader like you who stokes the fire. Well, I'm Vickery. I want you to check out my library. I have a library of books. You can see it at www.awiseword.life/library. There are 12 books still in print, with a 13th on its way. And tell your friends and neighbors and your associates about what we do here. Maybe we can make a difference in their life. As you know, I'm noted as the voice of generational wisdom. That comes from all these many years of being exposed. I think I've told you this, but I've been in every state and every city in the United States of 150,000 people. I've spoken there. But you know, the important thing is I'm excited about having an opportunity to speak to you. So tell your friends and your neighbors and your good business associates about what we do here. www.youtube.com/@a-wise-word. So until we meet again, I'm Lou Vickery. I want you to keep a smile on your face, keep happiness in your heart, and keep optimism on your tongue. See you soon.